Question number 526. If a police officer arrested and detained a person in the lockup despite producing the bail order from the court, the police officer is guilty of, correct answer is wrongful confinement. Question number 527. A jail doctor confined a prisoner in a cell to administer anemia against his will. He is guilty of, doctor will be guilty of wrongful confinement. Question number 528. A places men with firearms at the outlets of building and tells Z that they will fire at Z if Z attempts to leave the building. Option A wrongfully restrains Z, A wrongfully obstructs Z, A wrongfully confines Z, A wrongfully orders Z. Here option C is correct. A wrongfully confines Z. It will be the wrongful confinement of Z because he cannot leave the building. That's why it is a wrongful confinement. Question number 529. A was on his journey by a car from Delhi to Agra. B met him in a way and requested for a lift up to Mathura, an intermediate town. A acceded to his request, but on reaching Mathura did not drop B there in spite of his repeated request. B was carried over to Agra against his wishes. Here A is not guilty of any offence. A is guilty of offence of abduction. A is guilty of offence of wrongful confinement. A is guilty of using criminal force. Correct answer is A is guilty of offence of wrongful confinement. Question number 530. A police officer arrested and detained a person in the lockup despite production of bail orders from the court. The police officer is guilty of, again we are discussing this question, correct answer is wrongful confinement. Question number 531. A causes Z to go within a walled space and locks Z in. A shall be guilty of, correct answer is wrongful confinement. A will be guilty of wrongful confinement. Question number 532. A police officer without warrant apprehends Z who has committed murder. Option A wrongful confinement, wrongful restraint, A and B both, no offence. Correct answer is no offence because police officer has the right to apprehend a person who has committed murder or who has committed any crime in front of him. Question number 533. A police constable compels a person to remain in police station on false case of theft and allowing him to go after receiving money from him. He is liable for forgery, cheating, extortion, wrongful confinement. Correct answer is wrongful confinement. Question number 534. In which of the following section of IPC punishment for wrongful confinement has been provided? Punishment for wrongful confinement has been provided in section 342. The act of using force by one person to another has been described in section 349, section 350, section 320, section 362, section 351. Correct answer is section A, section 349 of IPC. The act of use of force by one person to another has been described. Question number 536. Which one of the following provision of IPC relates to criminal force? Section 349, section 350, section 351, none of the above. Correct answer is option B, that is section 350. Question number 537. A intentionally pulls up a woman's wheel without her consent, intending or knowing it to be likely that he may thereby injure, frighten or annoy her. A is guilty of molestation, criminal force, assault. Correct answer is option C, that is criminal force. Question number 538. Which one of the following is not an illustration of criminal force? Option A spits over B. A removes the wheel of a lady B causing annoyance to her. A shakes his fist at B. A pours boiling water at the bucket from which B was bathing. Correct answer is option C, that is A shakes his fist at B. This is not an illustration of criminal force. Other option, that is option A, B and D, they are the illustration of criminal force. Question number 539. A incites a dog to spring upon Z without Z. Here A has committed the offence of. Correct answer is criminal force. Question number 540. A spits over B. A would be liable for the offence of annoyance, assault, using criminal force, defamation. Correct answer is using criminal force. Question number 541. In a case, A had a dispute about possession of a land with C. C dug a well with a view to cultivate the said land, but A forcibly entered on the land and damaged well. A committed criminal trespass, mischief, criminal force, none of these. Correct answer is option B, that is mischief. Question number 542. Assault can be caused by gestures, preparations, both A and B, neither A or B. Correct answer is option C, that is both A and B. Assault can be caused by gestures as well as preparations. Question number 543. Assault cannot be caused by mere words, mere gestures, mere preparations, all of these. Correct answer is mere words. Question number 544. Which of the following is not an illustration of assault? A takes up a stick saying to B, I will beat you. A threatens B to see him later on. A medically examines a woman without her consent. A throws brickbats into the house of B. Which of the following is not an illustration of assault? Here the correct answer is option B, that is A threatens B to see him later on. All the other three options, option A, option C and option D are the illustration of assault, but option B is not the illustration of assault. Question number 545. A shakes his fist at Z, intending or knowing it to be likely that he may thereby cause Z to believe that A is about to strike Z. A has committed use of force, use of criminal force, assault, use of force and assault both. Correct answer is option C, that is assault. Question number 546. A begins to unloose the muzzle of a ferocious dog, intending or knowing it to be likely that he may thereby cause Z to believe that he is about to cause the dog to attack Z. A has committed no offense. A has committed the offense of assault in IPC, committed the offense of attempt to commit assault, committed the offense of criminal intimidation under IPC. Here the correct answer is option B, that is committed the offense of assault under IPC. Question number 547. A person pointing a loaded gun at another person shall be deemed to be guilty of battery, assault, false imprisonment, none of these. Correct answer is option B, that is assault. Question number 548. Assault in order to outrage the modesty of a woman is punishable under section 363 IPC, section 509 IPC, section 511 IPC, section 354 IPC. Correct answer is section 354 of IPC. Assault in order to outrage the modesty of a woman is punishable. Question number 549. A demand or request for sexual favor from a woman is punishable under IPC under section 354A, section 354C, section 354B, section 354D. Correct answer is option A, that is section 354A. Question number 550. Voicerum is defined under which section of IPC? Section 354A, 354B, 354C, section 355. Correct answer is option C, that is section 354C.